Hi, I'm Jessica Lahr, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It is June 7th, 2017. We're back live inside the all-new FingerLakes1.com studio on the top floor of the North Park building in Seneca Falls. As usual, joining me today is Jim Sinicropi, Josh Durso, and Jessamy Uticone.
Oh, hi.
Here we are.
Very close.
Here we are.
How are ya? Doing well?
Beautiful.
Doing wonderful.
The
Yeah.
weather's finally really nice out.
It's
Finally.
Yeah, it's
Please,
awesome.
please tell us that the rain is going away
Forever?
for a little while. Please.
summer is here. Are we going to say it?
Yeah, the forecast looks great. Want me to fill you in?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
So tomorrow, 40% chance of rain, warmer than today. Today, though, 74, sunny. It's so great.
Yeah, perfect.
Friday, 30% chance of scattered showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 74. Saturday, 30% chance of morning showers only, and then partly sunny, high near 78. Sunday, sunny, high near 85. And then heading into next week, we're going to push 90 in the upper 80s on Monday and Tuesday with plenty of sun both days. That's the forecast, and it's
That is
unlike
great.
any forecast
Perfect.
we've had in a long time.
Does seem strange.
I know, like, is it going to end?
What do
I'm
those
giddy.
words mean?
I'm giddy.
Yeah.
The cloud was making Jessamy's youngest son depressed.
Yeah, on the way to school
Oh.
yesterday, he stopped as we were walking, and I had to look back, and he was standing there crying.
Stop.
He was. And I said, "What's wrong, Branson?" And he said, "It's just so cloudy all the time."
Oh, my God.
And he was crying. "When will it be sunny again, Dad?" he said. And I told him soon. And then today he told me how happy he was
Oh, my God.
as we walked.
That is the cutest. How old is he?
He's 4. He'll be 5 in a few days.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Tell
there
him
are
we
quite a few
feel his
adults
pain.
who felt that way too, though.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was getting to everybody.
yeah.
Oh, my
But
God.
Branson was very affected.
So there's chance for rain the next few days, but it won't be any washout type of deal.
Yep.
It'll be passing shower. And amazingly for us in Seneca Falls, we got much less rain than everybody else did over the past couple of days, although it rained really hard on Monday here downtown Seneca Falls. But some of the surrounding areas in the Finger Lakes have just been inundated, especially to the north in Wayne County.
Yep.
Way too much rain.
Yeah, too
Just
much.
Too much too soon. And on top of that, it's been so cold that it
Right.
feels like early April. But that's about to change. It's June, and finally the weather is going to reflect that, and time to have some fun.
I hope so.
Yes.
Speaking of fun, do we have any fun events this
There's
weekend?
some fun stuff going on.
Fill us in on what's going on.
I'm going to give you what's going on at Del Lago first, because
Okay.
there's always concerts every weekend, as you know.
Of course.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. Last weekend there actually wasn't too much going on there, but this weekend there is. Friday, June 9th, you got your Warrant and Firehouse.
That's a big one.
Everybody loves Warrant, everybody loves Firehouse. I prefer Firehouse. Anyway, Saturday, June 10th, Three Dog Night.
Oh, wow.
Mama told me not to come.
Yep.
You know.
Uh-huh. Oh, my goodness.
Hopefully everybody's mother tells them to come to the concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tickets are available for both of those and show times and all that on the website. This weekend is the 2017 FLX Pride Festival
Oh,
everywhere. So mainly in Geneva on the lakefront, right?
Oh.
Is the
I didn't know that.
yeah. So Saturday, June 10th, that's this weekend, from 3 to 9:30 p.m. At the Lakefront Park. It's the third annual.
It's the third annual, huh?
Yeah.
I was just
Wow.
going to ask, is that new?
Yeah, third annual, and that's a
I never known
that's a
about that.
fundraising event for the Center for the Finger Lakes, Center of the Finger Lakes. I mean, let's see.
Is it like a gay lesbian
Yeah,
pride? Is that what
absolutely.
they mean by pride?
Yep. Yeah. There's live entertainment all day. There's food and beer and wine and retailers and everything else. Family-friendly activities. There's a drag show at 7 if you want to go to that. And coupled with that, here in Seneca Falls at the Women's Rights Historical Park, from 3 to 7, they're also doing that same celebration.
Oh.
Very
so
cool.
if you don't want to, there's some sort of corollary events there.
Yeah.
So that's this weekend. That is Saturday. It's opening weekend for Guys and Dolls at the Merry-Go-Round Playhouse. If anybody's seen
Oh,
Guys and
I've
Dolls
never.
before, good show.
The best off-Broadway productions are at the merry-go-round. I
Yeah.
mean, like anywhere. You want to
Yeah.
go, if you're going off-Broadway, but you want that Broadway type of a feel and experience, merry-go-round in Auburn. It's right there.
And
Yep.
Guys and Dolls is a
Never been.
really cool show.
I've heard that,
You know,
but
that
I've never been.
50s musical feel. It's really good. That
Yeah.
is, it actually starts today. So if you want to go tonight, you could probably get tickets for 7:30 tonight. That's Wednesday. Thursday at 7:30 again. Friday, June 9th, 2 p.m. and again at 8 p.m. They do 2 shows on
good.
Friday and Saturday. And Saturday at 2 and again at 8.
Okay.
So yeah, guys,
It's a
now
great venue,
That's
too.
fun.
yeah, it's really cool.
It is
It's
a
a great place
really
to see a
cool
show,
space.
and that's
Really?
like I said,
Yeah.
a great musical. Luck Be a Lady. Everybody knows that
Yes.
jam, right? Also this weekend, the 37th annual Finger Lakes Carp Derby.
Oh,
Are you
my
entered?
goodness.
Are you registered? You have to be registered if you
Nope.
want to win. That's the thing.
Right now, I bet you there's some carp sitting in a trash barrel filled
Yep.
with water getting force-fed corn.
That's terrible.
We've had
But
this discussion.
That's terrible.
it's the carp derby is amazing because the carp are monstrous. It's
Huge.
scary. to
It was
think.
scary.
last
Yeah.
year's was the winner. Last year was like 44.6 pounds.
That's bananas.
My son, who cried because of the clouds, weighs 35 pounds. Imagine a fish that big. That is, I believe, that's Sunday, so that's June 11th, and that's at Oak Island. You can take place anywhere in the Finger Lakes. You can fish for these carp anywhere in the Finger Lakes, but the judging is and the weigh-in is there from noon to 3.
At Oak
It's-
Island.
Right, at Oak Island. It's $10 per person entry fee, or $25 if you want to take your whole family fishing for carp.
Oh.
And you have to be
That'd be
registered to
fun.
win. So you can mail with a postmark no later than tomorrow, Thursday.
Oh, okay.
I participated in
What
the
is-
carp derby before. I never caught a winner. But
What is
No?
the prize?
I'm about
for-
to get to that.
Okay.
Good
$500.
I'm
question.
glad you asked because the first prize is $500.
Whoa.
That's not bad.
Right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
For a big
250 for
44-pound
second, 250 for second, 150 for third, and 100 for fourth. And anything that comes in 5th through 8th gets a $50 prize. You also get a
That's
prize
nice.
for the smallest carp.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's a $50 prize also. Let's see. That's the carp
cute.
derby this weekend. I think.
Wow.
I think we should participate.
You guys go and tell us all about it.
You know, Girls on the Run. You know that organization.
Yeah, my daughter's one of the girls on the run.
The
Oh.
Rochester organization has their 5K this weekend, the Spring 5K.
Good.
And that's Saturday at Monroe Community College campus from 6 to 9 p.m. They won't let you register the day of the run, which is, again, Saturday. So if you want to register, you can, but you have to do it between now and Friday.
Okay.
And you can get more information at gotrochester.org. That's girls on the run. Rochester.org. GOT.
A lot going on.
Rochester
A lot going
.org.
on. And there you certainly could just hit the wine trails this weekend.
That's another
or go
thing.
to the
You
state
could
park.
Always go
Yeah.
on a wine tour,
Can't go
or
wrong.
just take yourself to the wineries,
Yeah.
hop about, or the state park. I went to the state park last weekend.
I'm going to make final preparations for my pool so it's ready to go when these high 80s
Smart.
temperatures hit.
Good move.
Yes.
More events can
Very
be
smart.
found. Where, Josh?
At fingerlakes1.com
That's right.
/calendar events.
Go to the local listings community calendar.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm going to hydrate now.
Lots of lots of fun stuff going on. Okay, well, what do we have going on in the news?
So we go
Anything?
from fun stuff to not
Yeah.
so fun stuff because
Okay.
that's what the news is, unfortunately. The school day was delayed. The start of school today was delayed in Skaneateles. That's Wednesday. Some vandalism on school buses happened when the people who operate the buses got to work this morning. They found that 10 buses had their tires slashed. So,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
we've got coverage of that on the site. Of course, it's an ongoing investigation, so details are kind of scattered at this point. But the school did release a statement and everything. So, and everything
10?
happened, and everything is back on track, and the kids are getting their education. Although I'm not really sure what they're doing on nearing June 10th in school.
Right.
Almost the end of the school year. Tempers continue to flare over the Seneca Meadows landfill in Seneca Falls. We have coverage from last night's meeting in Seneca Falls, and also the lawsuit, the Article 78 petition that was just filed, coming from Waterloo Container, Waterloo Contractors, against Seneca Falls and the board for how they moved through the process adopting a new local law which rescinded the old local law, which was equally controversial.
So you heard that here first, or the story went up on Finger Lakes 1?
Yeah, we had the story
like
up
5
about
minutes
an hour ago.
An
We'll
hour?
have the Article 78 petition up online in the next hour or so. as well. And then, of course, we had an exclusive story a few days ago. Out of Geneva, we submitted 2 FOIL requests regarding the process by which Councillor Mark Gramling was excluded from Foundry debates, votes, executive sessions, and we got half an answer. We got an answer, but we didn't get the second half of the answer. Basically, there was some lobbying that took place between the city manager, the councilor, and the attorney, and a decision was reached. But it kind of gives us the impression at this point that no one is completely sure how they should be proceeding.
That's a Finger Lakes One exclusive.
That is
we
an
foiled
FL1
those
exclusive.
things.
Yes.
Foiled those emails.
Yes. And those are also up, and there's a bunch of other stories. Structure fire in West Bloomfield last night. A really neat story out of Ithaca with a funnel cloud that was spotted.
And also a video of a bank robbery, an
And
armed
also,
bank robbery.
Yeah, literally a video of an armed bank robbery. Something you don't often see here in the Finger Lakes.
No, the FingerLakes1.com over the last 16 hours has been crazy, the amount of news. Like, I don't understand why we don't get like 10 times the traffic we do. We get a lot of traffic, but why doesn't everybody just look at our feed, because it's constantly just being all the news, like it's not even close. Those that we might consider competitors, if it comes to the quality and quantity of news, it's just they can't even be considered competitors.
Well, snap.
This is true. I'm not even going to argue.
I look at it and I say, wow, and some of the really good newsworthy stuff that's just 20 hours old gets pushed below for the new stuff. So you really got to come a couple times a day or tap the app, check the feed.
That is right. Tap the app.
Feeds
Absolutely.
fast and furious.
It's amazing. I'm really proud of it. I'm proud of our coverage of all the entire Finger Lakes. It's amazing. It's amazing.
And
it's
the Finger Lakes is a really large area, too, as a reminder to the people who feel like sometimes maybe we aren't focusing on their particular community. Yeah. You can always look at our hyperlocal pages. Yeah. But the Finger Lakes is a really, really large space. And to cover that, thoroughly, we're running through a lot of content every single day.
And just a reminder, you can fish for carp anywhere in that area. For that carp
anywhere.
Area. Anywhere in our carp area. Absolutely.
Anywhere.
Great. Yeah. Well, you guys are doing a great job. It's where I go if I have a question. I'm like, fingerlakes1.com.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I do. So.
And we'll continue to cover all of the good and bad things happening here in the Finger Lakes.
24/7, 365.
Even on holidays.
FL1 doesn't sleep.
Yeah. I know.
No, we don't.
The news does not stop.
We do not sleep.
Oh, poor Josh. All right. Well, I know there's a lot going on in sports right now.
Oh, man, there's so much. And normally you wouldn't think there would be this time of year. But first of all, good luck to Victor and Pelmac. Boys lacrosse teams are playing in the New York State semifinals. Victor's in Class B, Pelmac's in Class C tonight. Victor takes on Vestal from Section 4, also in our southernmost portion of our coverage area. And then Pelmac takes on Jamesville DeWitt, the Red Rams. NBA Finals, Game 4 Friday at 9 o'clock. Actually, Game 3 tonight. And then Game 4 Friday at 9 o'clock in Cleveland. Tonight and Friday in Cleveland. If Cleveland doesn't win one of those 2 games, it's over. But if they do, Game 5 will be Monday at Golden State.
LeBron said it's just a game. It's just a game, and he'll live with the results.
The series will be over on Friday.
It's just a game. It doesn't, whatever.
I think Cleveland might pick one. Remember, last year, Golden State was up 4-0. Or 3-0.
3-0.
And Cleveland stormed back to win the NBA title. So, yeah, it's just a game. The Stanley Cup Finals underway. Game 5 will be Thursday at 8 o'clock in Pittsburgh. And Game 6, if necessary, will be Sunday at 8 in Nashville. The Yankees are in first place. They're currently engaged in a 3-game series against the Red Sox. They lost last night. They host the Orioles Friday at 7:35, Saturday at 7:15, Sunday at 1:05. And the Mets are, after losing last night again, are 24-32. They hit 5 home runs last night and still lost. They're 24-32. Still only in second place though in the NL East. They're at Atlanta this weekend, Friday at 7:35. Saturday doubleheader, 1:10 and 6:10, and then turn it around Sunday for a 1:35 tilt. That's 4 baseball games in 3 days for the 9 Mets. The Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League's underway locally. Friday night, the Newark Pilots are at Geneva at McDonough Park to take on the Red Wings. And then the Pilots will be home again on Saturday versus Onondaga at 7:05. Sunday versus the rival Elmira Pioneers at 5:05, Colburn Park. Great place to, you're looking for things to do on nice weather, head to the ballpark at Colburn Park. It's the minor league team with a major league ballpark.
That's right.
That's their theme or something like that. So the Geneva Red Wings, after that Friday night game against Newark, are at Elmira on Saturday and then at Syracuse on Sunday. The PGA Tour is at the St. Jude Classic, the final tournament before next week's U.S. Open at Erin Hills, the second of 4 majors. Also in golf, the Monroe Invitational, one of the country's premier amateur golf events, runs today through Saturday at Monroe Country Club, of course, that I've been able to play once a year for the past few years. It's one of my favorite. Not a single water hazard on the whole course. A lot of old trees,
really?
though. It's just gorgeous. But it may be the premier amateur golf event. In 2007, Dustin Johnson won the Monroe Invitational, and he is now the #1 ranked player in the world. So...
Wow.
We have links on the story on our sports page about the Monroe Invitational to live scoring for that event, which, like I said, begins today. Canandaigua horse trainer Chris Engelhart recorded his 4,000th win at Finger Lakes Racetrack last week, and Syracuse individual game football tickets are on sale starting today at 10 a.m., so you can get your individual game season tickets to the Dome. For Syracuse football, Dino Babers calls it the fastest show on turf. Or I'm not sure if that's what he calls it, but orange is the new fast. Orange is the new fast.
Orange is the new fast?
Yeah, that's what he says.
Boy.
So,
Fire writer.
Tons of sports. We'll have the results. You know, if you're a Yankee or Mets fan, you come to Finger Lakes One every day, every morning when you wake up. You got a full recap of the game, those games before. So we got tremendous sports coverage as well here at FingerLakes1.com.
Amen.
Tap the app. Sports.
That's right.
There was a lot of sports news.
Yeah,
I know.
I
It's
couldn't
been a
believe
busy
how
few
much
days
there
in
was.
sports.
Yeah, there was a
The
little bit of a
local
lull.
stuff,
A lot of local stuff, a lot of good stuff
Yep.
going on, and like I said, this weather's got me so excited. So excited.
I can tell. You are excited. Well, you've been golfing in mud, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been muddy.
Yeah.
Not tonight.
All
Tonight
of
we're
you.
going to play golf. It's going to be pristine.
Well, I'm happy for you. All right, well, let's take a look at our top local photos from the past week. First up, this rainbow over Cayuga Lake was photographed by Jim Bromka after the rain passed last Tuesday.
That's a full
Wow.
rainbow. There it is.
Full
That doesn't even
rainbow.
look real.
Yeah, and it's looks like a lighter color below. It looks like
Right.
the rainbow somehow is captured a different shade underneath it
Yes.
than above it.
Amazing.
I believe you are seeing rain.
Oh, yeah, it's raining. Those rain clouds are raining.
Yes.
Thanks, Josh.
Did we say Seneca Lake or Cayuga? Cayuga Lake.
Cayuga.
Looks like Cayuga Lake. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good one.
All right, an amazing sky over this farm in Hopewell as the clouds began to form for a late-night thunderstorm last Monday evening in this photo by Patrick J. Costello.
Look at those
That's
clouds.
awesome.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot. Those clouds, I just want to dance on them. Don't you
Looks
just
like
want to
a
jump on
painting.
them? Think they'd catch you?
No, I don't. I think you'd fall to your death. I think that would have a tragic end, Jess.
We won't try that. All right, also from Patrick, Sodas Point was breathtaking last Tuesday after the storm had rolled through, although damaging a beautiful sight to see.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Big fan of that one for some reason.
Because it's very dramatic.
It's
a very
moody.
dramatic- It's moody, that's right.
Moody. All right, it was a steep walk down to the bridge for Diane Dersch, but well worth the view of the 167 feet of Chittenango Falls on Saturday in Cazenovia.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
It's a good one, too. Saturday was a nice day. It was no rain anywhere.
Yes.
And I didn't mow, and then it rained, and now I can't. I'm going to do it now.
I mowed Saturday.
I'm an idiot.
Took advantage of it.
Yeah, you better. Nancy Wright's neighboring Mennonite children are seen here returning home after playing Sunday afternoon in the town of Milo.
There they go.
Oh my gosh, that is so sweet.
Just minding their own business.
Yeah.
Milo in Yates County.
Yes.
You can catch a
Also
carp there.
from Nancy, one of the many horse-drawn Mennonite buggies that dotted the countryside Sunday afternoon in Yates County.
There they go.
Yep. You see a lot of those
Sure.
driving through Yates County.
I'm always concerned when I see those in the winter.
Oh, I know.
It's got to be cold.
Feel bad for them and the horses and everything.
Oh, they love it.
From Mike Sargent, on Friday at Sonnenberg Gardens in Canandaigua, a green heron standing out from the crowd.
Look at that guy.
Second green
heron
heron.
in as many
Yeah.
weeks.
I'm surprised.
Usually don't get a lot of green herons around here for the photo segment. They're usually great blue herons.
Yes.
I think people are seeking them out now.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a very intense looking bird.
Looks very focused.
Yeah, very focused, laser focused, that's right.
Some damage with that beak, too.
I know.
Like if he came up and got you in the neck.
Ouch.
It'd
Which
be
is
over
probably
with.
what he's thinking about.
Although the weather did not feel like summer, the blooming peonies had the scent of summer in this photo taken by Rachel Burkholder near Ovid on Friday.
Peony.
Peonies?
Peony.
Peonies.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful. They don't
I need
last
to
very
work on
long,
my
though.
flower knowledge because
They're
when I saw
beautiful.
the name come through on email, I was like,
You thought it was
what
a
is
typo?
that?
That.
Oh, really?
What is that?
Yeah.
They're so pretty. I love them.
Great photo.
They're full, very full flower. From Janet Aiken, one lonely ruddy turnstone on the rocks of the Castle Creek jetty. The ruddy turnstone is an uncommon visitor to the Finger Lakes.
Good to see one from Janet Aiken, and good to see. Yeah, I've never seen a bird like
Good to
that.
see that
It's
rare
really
bird.
pretty.
The ruddy turnstone.
The ruddy
Yeah.
turnstone.
Uncommon to our region, apparently.
I know.
Beautiful legs on that bird.
All right, this osprey was bringing dinner home for the family Friday evening at Montezuma in this photo by Jim Borupski.
That's intense.
Yeah, that's a cool photo. I love photos like that.
Now you're a fish, okay? You're born. You swim around. You swim around. You never. Maybe once in a while you jump out of the water and you see what's up there, but that's just for a fleeting moment.
Yeah.
And then one day, out of nowhere, you're just snatched instantly, and then it's crazy. And then hopefully you die before you go back to the nest and get eaten alive.
Slowly.
You know what I mean?
While you're suffocating.
right.
Oh, this is terrible.
What
We need
kind
to
of a
stop.
God? What kind of a God?
I ask you.
Like God created everything.
Wow.
Why would he do that to the poor fish?
I don't know.
Oh, that is terrible.
Look at that fish.
I don't know.
Awful. Thank you for that, Jim.
Well, but that's just the circle of life there. you know?
That's right.
Eat or be eaten.
Yeah.
But note to all you fish, keep it low.
Keep it low.
Keep it a couple feet under
Yeah.
Stay near the bottom.
the surface.
There's
Hang with
threats
those
down
carps.
there, too.
Gosh. All right. Next.
Not easy
up.
being a fish.
Sunday evening gave way to one last glimpse of the sun before fading over the pastures in Yates County in this photo by Nancy Wright.
I saw that one on our website.
Yes, it's so
We
pretty.
used that for a story on that warmer weather was coming
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
a couple days ago, and we were spot on.
And you were
Once
spot
again,
on.
we nailed it.
Yeah.
Finally, from Patrick, this friendly little
that
chipmunk
guy.
was gathering leaves Monday evening near Canandaigua Lake. That is so cute.
That's
Why is he
Fantastic.
gathering leaves?
Probably making a sweet nest.
Building
Yeah,
a little
they-
nest action.
He's so cute.
They stuff their cheeks with nuts.
Yeah.
Now,
Look at him.
we're going to vote for our photo of the week here coming up, and I got to tell you, it is always difficult to beat a good chipmunk photo.
Yeah, I don't know that I can.
There's a
Turn
lot
that
of good
one away.
photos, but when you get a good chipmunk photo with stuff in his mouth, it's like,
With leaves.
It was there weren't as many landscape photos this week as
No.
there ordinarily are.
You are a sucker for a landscape.
And I am a sucker for landscape. But you know what? The osprey photo, for me personally, that was the taker when I saw
was
it.
it
I was
because
like,
of the story that Jim concocted around the whole thing?
No, I had a
Jim
similar.
gave
I
that
kind of
one.
had a similar story in my mind when I first saw that because I mean it's just so intense.
Because we don't think of backstories for every photo.
No,
Because
God, no.
landscapes are tough.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
one.
landscapes are just landscapes.
Can I vote?
yeah.
It's chipmunk leaf mouth all the way.
Okay.
Chipmunk leaf
Leaf.
mouth.
Jess?
I was going to say the rainbow. I love the rainbow.
Oh,
The
wow.
rainbow.
So if
Yeah.
it has to be, it's up to me. I was thinking that we should get little whiteboards and do it like dating game or
Oh.
newlywed game type of stuff
Uh-huh.
where we write
Yeah.
it down and then hold,
And then
it,
hold
up.
it up.
Yeah.
Okay, next week.
I'm going to say whoopee.
Making a whoopee.
I'm going to say making whoopee.
Man, I don't know what to do. So nobody, Jessamy voted for the chipmunk.
I did. I've already voted.
It's so
Just voted for the
easy
rainbow.
to go chipmunk because it looks so great.
I was I had no idea what I was going to vote for, and then bam, last photo.
Ba-bang.
That chipmunk.
Ba-bang.
Easy.
That
Easy pick
rainbow
for
is
me.
that rainbow is also a great photo.
So
though.
cool.
The
I love
rainbow
it.
is amazing. It is an amazing photo. But sometimes when I vote for my picture of the week, I just to the right place, right time type of thing. When you get something, like you get pictures of osprey, but to
Or
get
a
an
ready
osprey
tombstone.
with a fish landing in its net, in its nest that also generated a lot of discussion this week. I gotta go with the osprey photo.
Okay.
Whose was
Dun,
that?
dun, dun.
Who took that one? Jim
That was
Perupsky?
by Jim Perupsky.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jim.
Congratulations,
Great
Jim.
job.
Sorry to you, fish. Poor guy.
The fish probably doesn't know any better at this point.
No.
But the thing is like I eat tons of fish, fried fish, broiled fish, salmon, tuna, you name it, swordfish, perch,
Yep.
and a lot of carp are going to die this weekend.
Oh.
Wow.
So it's don't take my story don't get too upset
When
by
you
my
eat
story.
fish, do you think about the homes you're breaking up, the fish homes
I
that
know.
you're breaking up and destroying?
We don't have much sympathy for fish because I think they're generally regarded as mindless.
Yeah.
They got to be pretty smart.
I
to
have a
live
goldfish at
underwater.
home, and every time I walk into the room, he surfaces to the top of his tank because he
To say
knows he's
hi?
going to get fed. So I
Oh.
know that they have some response. He always
There-
helps to feed.
He knows. He knows what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. That's important.
So
All right.
all you guys go to the Rose soiree this
I did
weekend,
not.
or just
Oh,
Josh
no.
did? Did
I
you,
guess it was
Jessica?
just me.
I didn't go. No, I wanted to, but
That's
I
a
couldn't.
premier type of event. It's like
Yeah, it
an
was-
annual market on the calendar. It's becoming that way.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, how
incredible.
was it?
There were probably 30 different wineries there, and booths were lined up, and the crowd was significantly larger than what
Yeah.
they had last year. So I think that we got there a little after 6:00, and it had been going for an hour, and it was arm to arm. You had to
Wow.
really be creative about trying to navigate through there. But there were some good
Wow.
food booths if you aren't necessarily into the dry rosé.
Are you a fan of dry rosé?
I am not, and I was the DD that night, so I mean,
Perfect.
it was a
Yeah.
twofer. It was actually a
That's
threefer
good.
because I also got an awesome story for FingerLakes1.com
Right.
news.
Yep,
Saw
and,
that.
and you can do all the heroin you want when you're DD.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
I guess that's the moral here. But the event itself, it was good. My only, I guess my only critique of it would be that if they are going to keep seeing the larger and larger crowds, they either need to space the event out more, make it like from 3 until 9 or like 4 until 9.
Is it
instead
all
of
on
5.
Linden Street? Like, is it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a small
or
little
expand the
street.
real estate because
Right.
that's literally
Yep.
all it is. It's just, and I mean, like we were in the Linden Social Club for a little while, and that also was
Packed.
packed jammed.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was all. I mean,
You're hemmed in there.
but the food was. Food was great.
Good. You did eat.
Oh yes, I did eat.
Good. No,
Yes.
maybe next year. But
Yeah.
yeah, I saw pictures and but the street was packed with people. You could
I
tell
mean,
it would
the
be very
value of it,
difficult
and
to get
the
through.
great thing is that maybe I'm exposing a little bit of a secret here, but by the time we got to like 8:00, so when you buy your tickets, they give you the little raffle tickets that you use for your samples, so your
Yeah.
tastings around. By like 8:00, they weren't even taking the tickets anymore. They were just pretty much anyone who was banded and ID'd. They were just handing out.
No, I bet you they'll change that next year, but
Now that you said that. All right. Well, I think that about wraps it up for us. Thank
Good
you
show.
so much for joining us this week. Drop us a line, send an email to contact@fingerlakes1.com. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back live next Wednesday for another episode of FLX Weekly. Summer weather is on its way, so enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.